Back in the late 90s, I was working in Germany in the Wolfsburg region. This is the Volkswagen hometown, the biggest company in the whole North Germany. As a young engineer, I decided to go to Germany for improving my career in the automobile. I was working as a designer for the cockpit and engineered at that time the Volkswagen first Touran. In one of the weekends, when I have received the visit of my fiancée, we went shopping, car shopping. On Saturday morning, we went to look for a second-hand convertible. We were young with some money in the pocket and just looking for driving and traveling pleasure. We wanted just a second car for weekend trips. At that time, every one of us were already having our daily driver car. In that place at that time, you can imagine what car we were targeting. Plenty of units available and best price cabriolet was the Volkswagen Golf MK1. We bought a 10 years old white quartet edition with 77,000 kilometers in the clock and manual operated roof. Short after buying the car, I drove the 1,700 kilometers distance till my house near Barcelona, in one shot during the night, only stopping for petrol and toilet needs, without sleeping at all, without eating anything, just drinking coffee. Oh, crazy.
My name is Jaume Campreciós and I'm driving a Golf Cabriolet MK1.
And life continued. And we bought a house, and we get married, and we got one son, and after a daughter. In our wedding party, this is the car I drove, that very special day, with the just married lettering behind. And some other cars and cabriolets came in and were sold, but the only one kept was the white MK1. And without a lot of attention, the old car became a classic, always parked in the back area of my garage. Last summer, I went with my children and my wife to a classic car meeting here around Barcelona. There were over 100 cars participating. To our surprise and joy, we got the prize of the best preserved, non-restored unit. This car is very simple. It has no electrical gadget, not even air conditioning, just a ballpoint radio, period correct. In reality, still the same one. It was mounted in the car when we bought it. To hear the radio, the antenna placed in the fender needs to be actuated manually. Operation that obviously can be done only when the car is stopped. You can imagine how many times this embarrassing situation has happened to me. I start driving, and just after I have to stop again because I want to hear the radio. This is an old-timer happening. Driving this car is a pleasure, but is shocking compared to today's standards. The car has not even power steering, and the parking maneuver requires some force that we are not used to. It is still attracting the glance everywhere you drive through. You notice the passage of time at every handle, knob, or pedal that you use. But not only the Golf MK1 became a classic after this time period. Myself, as a person as well, music or social networks, I see huge difference to our children. Back in the day, we were the successful young members from the Golf generation, and now we are all close to the 50s. Everything has changed, but not my Golf Cabrio. I'm sure I will never sell this car.